you know, I have to lay a foundation. The foundation, the principle is react and become sensitive to your environment physically, because spiritually you've fallen away from reality and become subject to the world around you. If you could give up those emotions and find the motion of the soul, true love, then you would lose your fear of everybody. You'd be in command of everything. But in trying to be in command through emotion, it's only illusion that you're in command. You're actually subject. And when you find it out, it's fear and hate. Yes?
Hi. I need to talk about the same thing, but internalize it, specifically into pain. I have 4 herniated discs, and I've been going through this for 4 years. And I resent the pain. I hate the pain.
Well, now I have
I'm getting addicted to painkillers.
Now, I have learned in my limited experience that many back problems come from not really having a backbone.
It's pathological. It's
psychopathological, if there's such a relation, psychosomatic as they call it.
I'll agree with that.
In other words, you weren't born with a back problem. You probably didn't pick up something, or maybe you did and associated with picking something up. But a lifestyle such as I have described a few moments ago is very debilitating. And any kind of stress, sexual stress, emotional stress, is very often felt in the back. Somehow the spinal column is where electrical currents flow up and down. And I cannot understand, I haven't yet fully known the scientific reason, but I strongly suspect that a lot of energy is lost there.
I
and
know
it weakens the back. It weakens the back.
I know when I'm
making
working
sense?
properly mentally,
yes,
I'm dealing only with the physical pain and not the psychological physical pain.
Now, here we have a fatal cycle. Let's forget about your disc for a moment. Let's say you react to stress and you get an ulcer. That happens.
Sure.
Now we have a psychosomatic illness. We have a real illness inside you caused by not dealing with life outside you. Now, the natural or unnatural reaction of that is for the person to milk his relationship to this stress within him as much as he can. Then he finds himself resenting his own ulcer. He gets in the way of his work. He's got doctor bills. Now he resents the doctors because they don't really help him. He spends all the money he could be working and getting a new car. He spends it on medicine and operations. So you see, that doesn't get any better, so he has secret resentments towards the people who are trying to help him but are really helping themselves. So, right? You've got those resentments towards your doctors.
That and
then you have a doctor.
I'm mad at myself for having this
yes, you see, but now you have now you have an operation and they fuse your spine, and now you really got a problem. Now you can never get better.
If they do it wrong,
no, even if they do it right, you can never get better because you're interfering with something. You could just reverse the process of what brought the problem on. The problem will disappear by itself. The body is quite capable of healing itself, but you have to understand the mystery of how it got to be there. There's no point in taking your stomach out to get rid of your ulcer. Well, now you haven't got a stomach.
My
how are you going to get better?
Back surgery. Huh? My father had back surgery. My mother had back surgery. My uncle had back surgery.
Well, this is a stress.
And I think I grew up thinking I was supposed to also have this same problem.
And it's quite true. Now, you have to go back the way you came. Now, the person who resents his ulcer makes his ulcer worse. He's also so locked into his resentment towards his ulcer, resenting the doctors, he's forgotten how the ulcer came to him in the first place. He resented his mother when he was a baby or something. You see what I mean? It has grown to resent everything, including himself. So now you have to see that you have to go back the other way. You have to realize that resenting your ulcer is a way of distracting you from seeing what else you've done wrong to cause it in the first place. See, it's a full-time job. Some people need their illnesses. They need their illnesses because they need something, to hate, to struggle against.
Oh, you prefer something else.
Yes, to triumph, to talk about, to be proud. I see how well they've suffered, to get sympathy from people. See, emotional support. They need all that.